Hey y'all, what's up? Yes, I am back on another video, guys. I'm so excited to be doing another one, you guys. Today's video is gonna be about finding my long lost siblings and how it has been. So I definitely want to talk about that with you guys and let you guys know our relationship that we have today. So if you are interested, please stay tuned and continue to watch. So first and foremost, I would like to give a shout out to all of my siblings. I have a total of one on my mom's side, and then I have a total of 5 and some possibles on my dad's side. No shade, shout out to Alfonso. But I was inspired to make this video because I had a conversation recently with my sister. We've been doing a lot more talking lately. And for you guys who don't know, I'll go ahead and say their names just so y'all can know which sister I'm talking about and which brother I'm talking about. So it is Wesley, Aaron, Allie, okay, and then there is Delana, okay, and then there is Kendra. Kendra is the big sis, okay, and then as you guys know, because I've talked about it before, and if you guys didn't go back in my past videos, I have a sister on my mother's side, and her name is Tasia, okay, and she is the youngest, and I am the oldest on that side. So the way it goes over on our dad's side is Kendra's the oldest, then it's me, and then it's Delana, which is the youngest. But I think she's the youngest out of everybody. But as far as the boys' age, I'm not really sure. I would have to check in on that. Sorry, okay? But I was inspired to make this video because I recently just reached out to my dad recently. Me and him have stopped talking for our own, reasons. Hopefully one day I'll get him on here and he'll talk about it. I don't know. He might be a little scared or whatever. But it's up to him. But I recently reached out and I had a conversation with him, and it was inspired by Kendra. Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings can't describe it. She and I met a very long time ago when I was still living in Oklahoma. I moved in 2009, and I want to say maybe me and her met like 2006, 2005, 2007 time frame somewhere. And I also had met Wesley. So I never met Aaron in person or Allie in person or Delana in person at that time, because I was young myself. So I know Delana had to be definitely younger, because I was like 14 maybe. I was maybe like 14 or 15 freshman year, and then that was 2009. So if I met Kendra in 2007, 6 or 5, then I probably was, I don't know, 12, 11, 10, 9, something like that. Anyways, I reached out to each of my siblings. Like I said, did not reach out to Delana because she was a child, but I did reach out to her mom. And so my whole life, I've just kind of been on this journey of always wanted to meet my family, meet my sisters, meet my brothers. I always heard so much about them because my dad would talk about them. And so I'm just like, I want to meet these other 5 siblings that I have. So recently, I would say sometime towards the end of last year, or maybe earlier last year, me and Kendra kind of reconnected and started talking again. And then the other siblings kind of started to come along. And so she had kind of let me know that Delana was going to reach out, and she did. And so we kind of had like a little group chat then, and it was cool and stuff like that, and us talking. But, it just kind of evolved, and then I started talking to Aaron, and then I started talking to Allie. I think I talked to maybe Allie once. And then this year, me and Wesley started talking, and it's been really, really cool, you guys. I do want to say, for people who, I really shouldn't have called them like my long lost siblings, because I've kind of always known they've existed, because people have always told me, even when I was younger, especially on my dad's side. But, I say long lost because we didn't really talk. Like I said, I had met Wesley once, and then Kendra once, and then I never met anybody. Till this day, I still have not seen my siblings in person. Okay, so when I tell you guys, when we finally do meet, it is going to be an emotional one, at least on my behalf, because I've always wanted siblings. I've always wanted a big sister. And I already had a younger sister, but it's nice to have a young sister on my dad's side. And I'm excited, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has definitely been cool. I do want to specifically elaborate on Kendra because we have been talking a lot more. She, as I said earlier, was a big inspiration for why I reached out to my dad. And I kind of want to let you guys know that I have reached out to my dad over the years since I was a kid, okay? And so I've always kind of had that, I don't know really what to call it, but that desire or that urge to go out and seek him and try to seek a relationship. And I do want to let people know, if you do have siblings that you don't talk to, but you do want to get to know them, I strongly encourage you to. As I was telling Kendra, reaching out to people, especially people who are older than you, it is a very vulnerable thing, but I guess the reason why I got through it is because my willpower, I guess, or my just desire to have siblings, it overpowered my fear of rejection. I just always kind of put myself out there and just shot my shot, I guess, but not like that, but just with my siblings. So it was like, I strongly encourage everybody out there, if you have siblings, reach out, contact them, talk to them. If they don't respond, that's perfectly fine. Not all of my siblings really responded to me immediately. And from my sister's standpoint, because I never talked to any of my other siblings about it. Actually, let me go back and rewind. I forgot to tell you guys, I did have a short-lived relationship with Aaron. But it was kind of some things going on right there, and then we kind of like trailed off, but then we're back. So I just want to put that out there because I don't want him to look at this and be like, girl, we had a relationship, but I'm sorry, brother, I'm sorry. Okay, but anyways, as I was saying, I actually forgot what I was saying, but that's okay. Just go out there and take a leap. You know what I'm saying? Take a chance. If you don't have siblings, but you have a parent who, is estranged, both of your parents or just your mother or just your father, you guys, I encourage you to go out there and seek these people. Go ahead. These are your family members. Why not? You don't have anything to lose, but you have everything to gain. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I gained a big sister. I did not unfortunately get a chance to grow up with her, but that's okay, because guess what? What makes this special now is the fact that we're all adults. So guess what? We all have the choice to be in each other's lives. It's not like a forced thing. It's not like we grew up in the same household, so I kind of in her life by default. No, we are all actively engaged in making it a point to be in each other's lives. I think there's a lot to be learned from having siblings who come from all different walks of life. Wesley went to college and still lives in Texas. Kendra lived in Tulsa and then she moved to Texas. I'm in Cali. You know what I mean? Like, we all have different walks of life. Aaron, Allie, and Kendra, they are the only ones who have children. And then me, Delana, and Wesley, we do not. Team no kids. Yes, but it's so exciting, so I definitely have nieces and nephews out there, that I'm excited to meet. Like, you guys, that's what I was saying. You have so many things to gain. Like, I feel like my life is about to just be enriched because I'm going to be able to spend time with these people. And I definitely want to vlog or record the first time that I come into contact with them so you guys can see the love and the journey and how it's been and how we kind of reconnect. But I'm excited, you guys. But I do want to acknowledge the people who kind of feel like some anxiety surrounded around meeting their siblings or reaching out to parents. I definitely think it is a personal thing. You have to look inside yourself. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get some chapstick because my lips are dry. Sorry, y'all. I put on a little chapstick, but that wasn't cutting it, okay? All right, message, hello. Anyways, like I was saying. So, yes, you guys, I honestly, I'm a person who, I love family. I love kids. I love, getting to be an auntie. I think that's one of the biggest things I've always looked forward to. Like, I actually have nieces and nephews. And don't get me wrong, I definitely call my best friend Kalela, shout out to Kalela. I definitely call her kids my niece and nephew. You know, shout out to Kyron, Kaden, and Kyrie. Okay, that is my niece, and those are my nephews, and I love those kids to death. So I'm happy to have some additional nieces and some additional nephews, you know. And also, I did want to speak on this. As I said earlier, Kendra actually indirectly inspired me to reach out to my dad. You know, I definitely was. I'm gonna just keep it honest with y'all. Y'all want to be real, y'all want to be fake. I'm gonna get real. I was definitely team no dad. Okay, I was definitely team whatever. I don't care. What did I tell y'all in the last video? I'm good for what? A walk by. Okay, and that's what I was gonna do. Walk on by. I've been walking this far. I'm gonna keep on walking. Okay, so yes, Kendra definitely inspired me, you guys. You know, having real conversations with her, and this is different because it's not like my friend. You know what I mean? Like, I have friends that I have real conversations with every single day. I talk to my friends every day. I love them dearly. You understand what I'm saying? I have other people in my life that I talk to every day. Shout out to Lauren. I love you. So it's like, I have people, but it's nothing like having your sister. You know what I mean? And then it's like she's older than me. So she has wisdom that, you know, I have yet to even, you know, tap into. But I feel like the wisdom that I do have, we're able to connect on that level. And I feel like she respects me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I said the great thing about it is when you're a kid, go ahead and reach out and do what you can. But if you're not a kid and you're older, it's even better because it's all a choice. Everybody is in everybody's life because they want to be, not because they have to be. And I love the fact that Kendra is in my life because she wants to be. You understand? I'm in her life because I want to be, and we make that effort to nurture and grow and groom that relationship. I honestly think if it wasn't for her, I would not have reached out to him. I honestly do, because, you know, like I said, it's one thing to talk to my friends, but to actually talk to a sibling who she went through this with me. You know what I mean? And that's the wild thing about this whole scenario is that growing up, I felt like alone sometimes. You know, like I think anybody, even if both your parents are in your life, you know, I think us as human beings, we always just wonder like, we're the only person in the world going through this. And it's like, damn, we all were going through this in the same place. Some of us were in the same place. Like I said, some of us lived in Tulsa, like Allie, Aaron, me, and Kendra. It was just Wesley and Delana who lived in separate states. Delana lived in Arizona and Wesley lived in Texas. So it was like, you know, it's actually wild to think that I actually had 3 other siblings who lived in the same city as me. I never seen it. And let me tell y'all something. Tulsa ain't big. Okay? Tulsa is not big. It's not like Houston or Dallas or LA. Tulsa, small, okay? So it's like, it's wild to sit here and think that like, wow, I really had siblings who was going through the same thing I was going through. You know, we were all dealing with our dad's absence. You know what I mean? We all felt how we felt. We all were dealing with things the way we knew how to. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, you can never go back to the past, because it would have been great for us to have somehow gotten together and like helped each other heal and cultivate relationships early on. But I believe everything happens for a reason. There's a reason why my siblings came into my life the way that they did. You get what I'm saying? And y'all, I'm excited. The holidays are coming up and I definitely want to spend time with my siblings. Like, I'm even just thinking about it, like, I don't know, every time I think about it, it just blows my mind that I've never met all of them like together. I've only met 2 siblings, like 2, and that was, like I said, years ago. Like, it's been over 10 years since I've seen them, and then to actually see them in person and then all of us together, that is just something that I cannot wait for, you guys. I am going to be so happy. I know my heart is going to be extremely full, and I'm just grateful and thankful. Shout out to everybody's mama. Shout out to everybody. Like, I really hope we can make this happen, you guys. And like I said, for the people who are inquiring about it or who thinking about it, this is your opportunity. I'm telling you, go do it. You have so much to gain from it. If there's healing that needs to take place, trust me, because there's a lot of healing that needs to take place in this little clan. Trust. We've already talked about it, okay? It's a lot. But it's going to be worth it, though. you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be worth it. So for you guys who are thinking about it, shoot your shot. Go for it. It's gonna be some tears. Go ahead and accept it and get ready. It's gonna be some tears. It's gonna be some emotions. It's gonna be some feelings, but it's worth it, you guys. So go ahead, do it. And let me know, you guys. I hope y'all come into contact with y'all siblings or whoever y'all feel like y'all lost contact with or you never met. I hope they come into y'all life for the greater. And you guys create these awesome, awesome, awesome relationships that we can take into 2021. All right, y'all. Thank you. Guys, please do not forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys for the next video. Stay tuned. Love you. Mwah.